Douglas from WeightLossApp.com, and welcome to week 1. This week we're going to be talking about what is plant-based nutrition. It's the new buzzword, so we're going to break it down and actually tell you one by one each product that you need to buy to start incorporating plant-based nutrition and experience the best health of your life. So let's take a look at a few items that you can stock right now in your pantry to immediately start seeing and affecting a change in your health. A few things that you can actually put in your pantry right now are milk alternatives and dairy alternatives. Let's take a look at a few of those. First thing you have here is coconut milk and almond milk. These are actually non-acidifying products, and what I mean by that is the more meat and dairy you consume, the more acidic the environment in your body becomes. And we all know that acid leads to a number of different problems and inflammation in the body. So if you're using milk on a daily basis, you might want to consider switching to one of these low-fat, immune-building milks like coconut milk. And they also make a delicious chocolate milk as well. It's unsweetened that you can add stevia to, or your favorite sweetener, and you actually get the same taste and benefit of chocolate milk. Another thing that we have here as an alternative is the coconut ice cream. And this is one of my favorites. It's definitely one of my kids' favorites. And you don't want to indulge too much in any sort of sweet treat, but one thing that I do like about this particular product is it's sugar-free, and it's sweetened with agave syrup. And agave syrup is actually the nectar from the agave plant. It is a low glycemic option, and it's a vegan option. Another thing that I want to talk about here is cheese and butter alternatives. We can't cook without butter, and who likes anything without cheese? So one of the things that's very important is to really discern the difference between healthy butter alternatives and unhealthy butter alternatives. Margarines are filled with trans fats, and you definitely do not want to be eating those on a regular basis. This is one of my favorite products, and this is actually called Earth Balance. Earth Balance is a blend of a number of different healthy fats, healthy oils. There's no genetically modified organisms actually in the oils. And it's something that you can use freely, and it's a healthy fat, and you don't have to worry so much about how much fat you're getting because it's actually good for you. Another one of my favorite products is actually called Daya, and this is a brand new product on the market. It's probably taken off. You may have seen it at Kroger or Whole Foods or a Publix near you, but it actually is the only cheese on the market that is an alternative that melts. Most soy cheeses and most vegan cheeses, the reality is that they really just don't taste that good, and that's why people don't buy them. They don't melt. You don't get the gooiness and the richness in your casseroles and your pizza that people really crave cheese for that exact reason. So Daya is an amazing dairy alternative to cheese. It tastes like cheese. You can use it in your casseroles. It slices, it dices. It comes 2 different ways. You have an actual wedge that you can buy. Great for grilled cheese sandwiches. Kids love those. And you can also buy it in these shreds as well, and that's great for topping bean bowls and pizzas and salads and all the things that you would normally use shredded cheese for. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is switching up your grains. This is something that you can do immediately today to really start seeing a noticeable difference in the way that you feel, your energy level, as well as your weight loss. A lot of people encounter a lot of bloating, and they're extremely uncomfortable when they eat bread. Most people stay away from bread because they think that carbs are bad for them. The reality is that there are certain carbs that are bad for you. Sprouted grains and what I call brown grains are actually good for you. Let's go over a few of these. One of my favorite products for a foundation for a plant-based diet is quinoa. Most people don't even know how to pronounce this. They say quinoa, and I said that for a long time as well, but it's actually called quinoa. This is an ancient grain. It's been around for hundreds of years, and it's packed with phytochemicals and protein, and is the foundation for a plant-based diet. One of the things we also have here is a brand of sprouted grain products that I really like called Food for Life Ezekiel products. And they're going to give you all of the breads and the muffins and the wraps that you like, but they're flourless. They're made with sprouted grains. And what is a sprouted grain? A sprouted grain is a seed that is initially been sprouted. They then take that seed and mill it and make grains with, and make breads and pastas and things of that nature. When you actually sprout a seed, you release the energy, the life force actually of the seed. and it actually has a far more higher nutritional profile than just a seed that has not been sprouted. It also actually reduces a little bit of the gluten as well. So these are not gluten-free, but they are low gluten. One of the things I also want to tell you about is gluten-free options for pasta. Americans are eating way too much whole wheat, and whole wheat has been attributed to a number of different intestinal disorders and acid reflux and also some food allergies. Today's wheat has 46 chromosomes. Ancient wheat only had 7. So we're eating an adulterated version of wheat. And so it's my personal advice to just cut that out of your diet. You will be amazed at how you feel when you do that. That doesn't mean that you have to go without. They actually make organic brown rice pasta in every single shape imaginable. They make linguine, they make spaghetti, and then you also have your elbows and things of that nature that you can make mac and cheese. Vegan mac and cheese is actually good for you. And then last but not least is we have some gluten-free seed-based crackers. Crackers are filled with brominated, processed white and wheat flour. And they're really not that healthy. They're not a healthy snack. These particular crackers are. These are gluten-free. They are loaded with flax seeds and quinoa and the ancient grains. And you'll hear me talk a lot about ancient grains, things like millet and amaranth and spelt. These are the grains that we evolved over time to eat. Today's wheat is not a grain that we've evolved to eat. It really upsets our stomach. So when you're reaching for a snack, you're reaching for crackers, you want to make sure that you're going for a seed-based cracker, not a wheat flour-based cracker. Another one of the things that you can actually start incorporating today in your lifestyle to start seeing immediate health change is switch to organic. And that could be with your eggs, your fruits, your vegetables. The majority of the products that you see here do utilize organic. It's very important to eat organic. And why? Everyone thinks that organic food is so much more expensive. But I have to ask you this, what is the cost of your health? You can't put a price on that. Without your health, you have nothing. And I can tell you this, it's a lot less expensive than doctor's visits and prescription medications. So make that small investment in your health and switch to organic eggs, organic fruits and vegetables, organic grains. You will see a noticeable difference in your energy levels and your health with just a matter of days of switching to a lot of these foods. One more thing that I do want to cover is stevia. A lot of people are not aware of the benefits of stevia. Yes, it is actually a sweetener. It's made from the stevia plant, but it has far more health benefits than most people even realize beyond it being a delicious sweetener. It's antibacterial. It actually reduces insulin levels in the body, and it's going to help you fight cravings. And that's one of the biggest things that people tell me, Mikki, how do I get rid of the cravings? Well, incorporating these whole plant-based foods into your diet is step number 1. Step number 2 is eradicating sugar and switching to things like agave syrup and stevia, which have been proven to actually reduce insulin and help you fight those cravings for sugar foods. So that's what we have for you today. We hope that you can go out and utilize these in your life starting right now. You can download actually a 7-day meal plan at weightlossapp.com, complete with a shopping list with all the foods that you see here. I'm Mikki Douglas for weightlossapp.com, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks again.